Hey guys, Rob Schultz here. Welcome back to Test Driver. Man, it feels good to say that. It's been almost 2 years since I've recorded my last video for this channel, and there's a whole bunch of reasons why that happened. But one of them is that I'm a perfectionist, and I struggle with putting out content even as a beginner that I know is subpar. I don't want to waste your time watching a video that I think is just garbage. Admittedly, some of the previous videos are kind of rough, and I feel like I'm getting better, but I kept seeing the things that I didn't have instead of just creating content. I felt like I needed a new drone, so I went and bought a drone. I needed a better camera to record, so I went and bought a camera. And all that really led to was analysis paralysis, right? Like, I'm watching other YouTuber videos and I'm thinking, wow, they're so good. I probably shouldn't even try and do this, but really got in the way of something that I love, which is doing things to my cars, talking about cars, and driving new cars. So over the past 2 years, I've basically just been storing up parts for my cars and capturing video of reviews without releasing anything. So I guess this is kind of a relaunch, the second season of Test Driver. Here, let me show you real quick all the things that I have stored up. So this whole cabinet is full of car parts. You can see badges for the F-150, the entire interior LED kit, what we're going to be installing today, exterior badges for the F-150. Some of the parts in here aren't even for my F-150. They're for a car that I haven't introduced to the channel that I got about a year ago. Over here you can see I have new headlights for the F-150, new fog lights, new tail lights. I can't even remember what's in some of these boxes. The thing that I've been wanting to install the most are these. These are my 315/70/17 Falken WildPeak AT3s mounted to 17-inch Icon compression wheels. So if you're ready, let's get going and install these things. One of the other things that's happened since I've last shot an episode of Test Driver is we've moved to a new house. And in order for me to install these wheels, I'm going to need to move all the cars around. And I figured this is probably a good time to give you a shot of what the new house looks like. So it turns out that the tool I used to put the lug nuts on the F-150 now do not work to take them off. So it's off to the auto parts store to see if we can remedy that. For bonus points, can you guess what kind of car I'm driving? It'll be featured in an upcoming episode. All right, we got what we need now. Let's head home. We're home, we got the tool that we need, so let's get started. Now, I've had these 2014 Raptor takeoff wheels on my F-150 for the last 2 years, and they've been pretty awesome. I've put about 26,000 miles on them, and the BF Goodrich KO2s, which come standard on the Raptor, have been really reliable, although as the tread pattern has worn down, they are definitely getting noisier, and I find that they're now just awful in the rain. So after a lot of reviews, I decided to go with the Falkens. Not only are they fairly affordable for the same tire size, but they also are supposed to be amazing in cold weather performance, which is great given the time of year it is right now. Even though the BF Goodrich and the Falkens are the exact same dimensions, 315, 70, R17, it is crazy to see how much tread has worn off of the BF Goodriches since I've had them. This, combined with the offset of the new wheels, makes me worried about the crash bars, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the driver's side installed and we'll give it some turns to see if we're doing any rubbing. It's just as I feared. You can see that the tires are rubbing extremely on the front crash bars. Let's go ahead and turn the wheel the other way and see what it looks like on the rears. I definitely counted on the front's rubbing, but I didn't count on the rear rubbing as well. And this leaves me with a bit of a predicament. I didn't really want to have to cut the crash bars. I'm gonna see if we can get by without doing that. But yeah, I don't know. Since the passenger wheel is turned all the way, I wanted to show you what it looks like with the stock SVT wheels. You can see there's no rubbing at all. Maybe we should just go ahead and install the back wheels for now while I think about what I'm going to do for the front. While we're back here, I figured it's probably a good time to show you another upgrade that I've done since we've been apart. In here you can see that I put in the Husky rear wheel well liners. The link to buy them is in the description below. So it was between these and the Methods, and I feel like everybody has the Method wheels, so I want to try something different, and I really like what Icon has done with their suspension, so I thought I'll try the wheels and maybe we'll install the suspension at some point in the future. Now it's time for the center cap. Okay, let's go to the other side. Now, before we start installing the other side, I really want to take a quick before and after. So here you can see the wheels are just kind of parallel with the wheel well. But when we come over here, a lot better, a whole lot better. We got the back on both sides. Definitely beefier looking than it was before. I wasn't able to take care of the crash bars. I don't have the right tools. You can see what it looks like right here. Not a lot of room. It's going to be an issue to turn. I want to take it out for a drive anyways, just to see how bad it is. So let me get the cars out of the way and then let's go for a ride. Well, there you go, guys. That's what she looks like. Only drove right down the street from where I live, and this is definitely not livable. I mean, it'll be good enough to get it to a shop so that I can have the crash bars adjusted, but you can't drive it like this, that's for sure. I figured, you know, earlier in the video I showed you the Husky wheel well liners that I installed. Why not take a second and show you something else that I put on the F-150? So, let me get rid of the ding here. One of the last things that I did to the truck was I installed cat skin leather seats. I picked these up off the Facebook Marketplace for a thong. I think they were $300. They normally go for around $600. Installed them myself. I even filmed a video. Let's cut to a couple scenes from that. Have you ever started something and you're like, you know, I just know that I love to learn things the hard way? I've always planned on doing a leather interior inside this truck. I just didn't expect it to happen so soon. Yeah, so that video never made it live, but I've been wanting to share this. It was one of the most challenging things I've ever done. My fingers were sore for, no kidding, like 3 weeks. But you can see it looks really good. Initially there was a bunch of wrinkles in it. You can see there's a little one there, but all in all, for doing something like this myself, first time, I'm super impressed. If you're looking to get these, I would check on the Facebook groups. There's dealers there that you can get these for less than $600, but I was really happy with what I got. Oh, also, I want to show you something that I'm working on. I'm going to do a video on this in the future because I completely messed this up, but I have vinyl wrapped my door handles. So this actually looks really good. I'm happy with it. Don't think I'm going to do anything to change it. I did the AC vents as well, at least the 2 outside ones. I didn't know that you have to heat them again when you're done wrapping them, and so they're starting to peel off. I'm going to redo all of them, and we'll do a video on that in the future. I want to do the vents in the center as well as the center console here, and maybe something in the back, but it just depends on how ambitious I am. All right, guys, we're going to end it there. Season 2 of Test Driver is officially underway, and the next episode we'll probably install something else on my F-150 because I am itching to get these parts installed. You saw it here. Today we installed the Icon compression wheels that are wrapped in Falken WildPeak AT3. I think that's what they're called. Night and day difference compared to the BF Goodrich. I'm really, really happy with the tires. Just got to figure out what I want to do with the crash bars. I do not want to remove them completely. But I am going to keep recording. I'm going to keep putting stuff out there. If it's crappy, tell me. You guys let me know in the first video that I put wheels on my tires that my editing was overdone. And you're right, I know that. I was playing around trying to figure this thing out. But keep the feedback coming. Constructive criticism is always appreciated, and I will keep trying to get better. So in the future, you can look forward to, I'm going to introduce you to the third car that I have, the red one I was driving today. We are going to install more upgrades on it, as well as the F-150, and get some test drives in here before winter comes. So great to see you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, click that bell notification, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.
And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you.